Is that negative 8 added to square root 18? Is it subtracted? What's it? Multiplied? What is it? It's multiplied. So we're going to simplify it the same way. We're going to find the prime factors of 18. 9 and 2? Or 6 and 6? 6 and 3 doesn't matter. So what goes into 9? 3 and 3. And so if you're doing a perfect square way, you'd stop there at that 9 times 2, and that 9 is a perfect square. So in the inside, we have 2 times 3 times 3. And then do we have any pairs, Mikey?
Huh?
Do we have any pairs?
3 and 3.
Yep. We circle it, and then what do we do with that 3? Yeah, we want to multiply it by the negative 8. Negative 8 times 3, square root 2, or negative 24, square root 2. That makes sense? Do you remember seeing this in algebra 2? Or actually last year you should have seen it in this too. Yeah. Remember seeing it? That's okay if you didn't. You don't. Yeah. Okay, 294. What's the number that goes into 294? You said 147. How did you know 2 times 147? So, but how did you know 2 went in there?
Because it ends in
That's right. So we want to look at those rules for multiplication, for our divisibility rules. So because it's even, 2 goes into it, 147. So what's the number that goes into 147? That's a hard one. You want to play with your calculator. 49 and 3. I'm going to say 7 times something, but that works. Because it ends in 7, sometimes that means that 7 might go in there. So if you divide 147 by 7, what do you get? 21. And then this would be 3 times 7. So it's negative square root 2 times 3 times 7 times 7. And trace. What do we have any pairs there? Yeah. And so what do we do with that? So, and what would the square root of 49 be?
7.
Yeah, so that negative 7 is on the front because this is like a negative 1. Does that make sense? And then on the inside, what do we put on the inside? Which is 6. So negative 7 square root 6. Does that make sense? Did you say no?
No.
Okay. Okay, on to the last couple. Anybody still look at that? Okay, what's different?
R squared.
The variables are squared. So we want to do the 48 just like we did before. What's the number that goes into 48? 4 and this is 48.
So
You can use a calculator. 48 divided by 4. Well, and then what goes into 4? 2 and 2. What goes into 12? 2 and 6. And then we have another 2 and 3. So this, when we write it, is 1, 2, 3, 4 2s and a 3. And what we do with the r squared is we just write that out. We expand it. R squared is how many r's? 2. So again, we look for pairs. Do we have any pairs here? Lily, do we have any pairs?
2 pairs of 4s and 2 pairs of 2.
Good, and 2 pairs of 2s, that's right. So those two pairs of 2s would be 2 times 2, and then times r, all on the outside, and then what's left on the inside? 3. So it's 4r square root of 3. Okay, so not much harder. It's really just an extra step. We're again looking for pairs. So 175. What's the number that goes into 175? Actually, you know what? I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to do number 11. I think you're getting it. If you guys want me to come back and do that, I can. Let's go 27. What's the number that goes into 27? 9 and 3. And then 3 and 3. So David, tell me what to do next.
You put 3, all 4 3s.
How many 3s?
4. Oh wait, 2, bro. 3. Wait. 3 2s and 3.
So we're just looking. That's all right. That's all right. No worries. So how many? We're just looking at the number of 3s that are here. 3. And then how many 5s would this be? Excuse me. How many B's would this be? 5. Okay. So what do we have pairs of? Do you want to do that? You want to? You have a pair of 3s. Anything else? Yeah. Just one set? 2 sets. So in the front, we would have negative 4 times 3 times v squared. Does that make sense? And then on the inside is 3v. So now we'll simplify it. Negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. V squared, square root of 3v. Go ahead and do the U-try, please. What'd you get? So this is the maybe like just oh, she's like I hate watching like I can't describe it. They like whisper what they're doing. They'd be like, I'll show you some more. We have to